All right, everybody, we had a good question. How can we start our reaction journal? We're going to do that right here. Maybe. There we go. How can I do my reaction journal for the rest of the semester today? I could get it done today. Well, every mechanism we ever cover in the textbook needs to end up in your journal. For your next test, I want all of the chapter 6 mechanisms and all of the chapter 7 mechanisms for sure, because I know that's on your next test. And I think we might get to some 8. And if we do, I want any mechanism we cover in chapter 8 in your journal. And you're going to, it's a handwritten journal, has to be handwritten. You cannot give me copies of what I've done. That's not how you start studying mechanisms. Handwriting them out from a trusted source is the very beginning of you studying, and that's how you create a journal. So the trusted source is the textbook. You can use notes that I generate online instead, but this way, everything's in one-stop shopping in the textbook. So I'm just going to pick one of the mechanisms from the book, and they're very easy to find. I just need to go, I don't know, where do I have the textbook open? That's a good question. Is it here? No. Like your textbook or the same? Yeah, I have it open already. We did that before the video started, but the problem is, it's this one. Good. You see there's Zoom stuff that, yeah, you see it. It's hiding my tabs. Excuses. I'm in section 6.1D. So you're going to copy that title if it lets me. If not, I'm going to type it out. You need a title, step 1. And we're going to go to here. It didn't copy it. That's funny. I just want to copy it from the textbook. It's going back here. 6.1D, halogenation of alkenes. And it's supposed to be done by hand, so this is appropriate that it worked out this way. 6.1D, halogenation of alkenes. Okay. I'll have the journal on the left and the not journal on the right. This is just how to do it. Have it open right beside where you're copying it. Here is the mechanism. How do I know it's the mechanism? It's in a shadow box. Right there. So I need my snippy. Why did you do that? Computers, love them, hate them, all of it. Don't disappear on me now. Thank you. I need this as my guide. And I'm going to sneak it over in the not journal area. Shrink it, but I still need to be able to read it. I can read all of it. You can still read that, right? There we go. And here's what you do. You copy it as exactly as you see it. CH3, CH, double bond, CH2. Going to react with, hello, Br, Br. I mean, you can copy everything exactly, but it looks like I only need this lone pair. And when we're done, we're going to be here. CH3, CH, CH2, Br, Br. If you copy the lone pairs, it's not a bad thing. But for mechanisms, the only lone pairs you need are the ones you use in the mechanism. And I saw that I needed one of these lone pairs to be used. So I copied it. Every other lone pair, I don't need them. I don't copy it. What's the first step? I need the arrows. You don't need the numbers, but if you copy them, they're not wrong. Just trying to tell you this one leads the sequence, and then this one compensates. And I'm copying them exactly like I see them. Lone pair comes back to which carbon? Well, that's taking way too long. Lone pair comes back to which carbon? We talked about it all triangle day. More substituted carbon. Didn't need to know that when you're doing your journal. Just copy what you see. Okay. And then copy this. You know, slow and fast are words, right? I don't need words in journal entries. I need arrows and intermediates. I need the triangle. I'm copying it just like I see it. CH3, CH, CH2, Br plus. I don't see me using any of these lone pairs, so I don't need to copy them. But I do need the Br minus because it's being used. And how many lone pairs from it are being used? Just this one. Backside attack on which carbon? More substituted carbon. Didn't need to know that. I just, for journal purposes, I'm copying what I see. All the shadow boxes in the book. Okay, I think there's a couple exceptions where a mechanism doesn't end up in a shadow box, but they're pretty easy to spot. They've got the curved arrows on them. Okay? So if you got curved arrows on molecules, that's a mechanism and it's in the book. But I think 90% of them have shadow boxes. There's a journal entry, complete journal entry, not the thing on the right. That's where I got it from. I'm just showing you that. There's your journal entry. Do that for every section that has a mechanism in it. And there's your journal for the semester because the book's got them all in there. And that's that. So we're going to stop this video somehow. And adios.